So tell me what your favorite quote is.
So, my favorite quote is Carpe diem quam minimum credula postero. That's Latin. And in English, it means seize the day, putting as little trust in the future as possible. It basically means do everything that you want to do today because you never know if you're going to have a chance to do it tomorrow. You know, life is really short, and when I'm 80, 90 years old, even if I live that long, I don't want to look back on my teens and my 20s and go, man, I really wish that I had gone out with that friend or traveled the world or taken that job offer or, I don't know, something like that. And it's a good quote to live by because my life is actually really boring. So I try to live by it every single day to keep things interesting and, make sure that I have no regrets.
My favorite quote by Audrey Hepburn is, "For beautiful eyes, look for the good in others. For beautiful lips, speak only words of kindness. And for poise, walk with the knowledge that you are never alone." I like this quote because a lot of people think that beauty is only on the outside, but what she's saying is that inner beauty is much more important. And by seeing the good in others rather than judging them, and by saying nice things to people and helping them and being kind is what makes you a beautiful person, not by what you look like.
My favorite quote is one made by Carl Sagan, and it goes, "The illegality of cannabis is outrageous, an impediment to full utilization of a drug which helps produce the serenity and insight, sensitivity and fellowship so desperately needed in this increasingly mad and dangerous world." The reason why I like this quote so much is because of who he was and what he's actually saying. Carl Sagan was an American astronomer, astrophysicist, and author. He produced over 600 scientific papers and even pioneered his own study of exobiology. And what he's actually saying in this quote is that making marijuana illegal doesn't help society. It's not allowing it to be used to its potential, and is not allowing society to use it for its insight and the sensitivity and fellowship that's gained through its use. And Carl Sagan, of all people, being as prestigious as he was to be talking about marijuana use, is just a testament to his character in a time where one could be pariah for their marijuana use. So, props to Carl Sagan.
My teacher asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I said happy. She told me I don't understand the assignment. I told her she didn't understand life. Is this your paper? Well, this quote means a lot to me because I think the real goal in life is to be happy no matter what you do. And John Lennon just wanted to be happy. And I think that's a good goal in life. And I think the teacher made what do you want to be, what profession? And that's not the most important thing to most people, like John Lennon and other people, although it is important. But overall, I think that being happy is the best part of life.
My favorite quote is, "A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work." This quote is by Colin Powell. The reason why this is my favorite quote is because baseball is a big part of my life, and whenever when I'm training, before I train, before I hit in the cages, before I play, I always look at this quote, and it makes me realize how hard it is to make a profession out of baseball, and that's been my dream since I was a little kid, and I need that hard work and determination, that sweat and those tears and everything that's happened in the past to get to that step, and I'll do anything to get to that step. And yeah, that's my favorite quote.
My favorite quote is, "To live doesn't mean you're alive." And it's my favorite quote because it really shows you to live your life to its fullest. By just living doesn't mean you're living your life. If you have to take advantage of all of the opportunities that come your way, and you should just make the best out of it because you don't live forever.
Hi. My favorite quote is "Form follows function" by Frank Lloyd Wright. What it means is that things have to function properly before they look good. I guess that's me. I have to function properly before I look good, because that probably would never happen. That's the story of my life. Thank you.
So, from asking everyone what their favorite quote was and what it means to them, I learned that everyone can have different interpretations, like on quotes. Like, it won't just mean one thing, and nobody's like wrong or right, because it's like the way you interpret it. So, yeah, that's what I learned.